And that makes me a little nervous. I don't understand. Down that hideous road. That never happens around here. So, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome. If you're new, I'm Shiloh. I'm 52. I just graduated with my PhD, and then I got laid off. And so I'm out here Doordashing, earning grocery money for my family. I'm also trying to build my career. You can watch other videos if you want more information on that. So this is my first day back to dashing since we lost my dad. He passed away just a few days ago. So I just wanted to get back out there. I needed to get back out there because we need the grocery money. So that's life. So we got our first order. It's not great. It's $3.50 to go 3 miles or something like that. It's at Starbucks, which I just pulled in. So we're gonna go in there and get it. We'll just take it from there. We got it. All right, we got that order and we're taking it 6 minutes away. I meant to mention that today is Sunday and it is 9:30 in the morning. So I'm actually dashing in the morning while everybody at my home is sleeping in. My daughter and son-in-law are in town visiting. And everybody was up kind of late last night, so they're all still sleeping. So now that I know where this is going, this is another like pretty decent wealthy neighborhood for this low offer order. Kind of sucks.
.4745 Cowlitz Boulevard is on the right.
Apparently these guys could only afford a $1.50 tip at the most. Unless all my pay is coming from DoorDash, and then that's a $0 tip. We'll find out. I'll show you later on the screen. Here comes another order. It's not a good one again, but so I came on to remind everyone I'm taking these crap orders because I'm still trying to get my acceptance rate up higher to stay in platinum status. Because in this area, I tested it for a little bit, and if you're not in platinum status, you seriously get all the crap orders, and you have to schedule yourself to dash, and it's a pain. It's like you don't get to just dash anytime you want. I think this market is really saturated with drivers, so if I'm gonna make anything decent, I have to keep my acceptance rate up. One dasher online put it, it's kind of like you have to pay some dues once in a while to get those much better offers where you're actually making decent money. I'm still trying to avoid the completely upside down orders. This one was $5.40 to go 5.9 miles, so it is kind of an upside down order. Thankfully not necessarily gas wise, but I'm not making much on this other than hopefully gaining an acceptance rate percent. Who knows though? I'll have to see at the end of the dash. Anyway, that's where we're at. I have to keep it. When I started today, I was at 70%. Oh, you know what? I brought the microphone. Okay. It's not just menopause brain this time. It's grief brain as well. But I'll plug that in moving forward. So I got it charged up and I'm gonna try it and trust it again. Hopefully it doesn't fail me. All right, we're almost there. This Miss Tamale is actually in an area that is still being developed. Like, there's not a whole lot out here. There is a school, and the school district has moved out here. But they're still putting in like businesses and restaurants and stuff. That used to be all farmland out here. It's kind of crazy to see it develop. You can kind of see some farmland out there. I'm surprised this place is open this early. I didn't think they would be, but maybe they serve breakfast. I don't know. All right, actually, I'm gonna repark so you can see me go in and out, because you know, I'm sure that's what you want to see, right? All right. Okay, let's go get it.
When DoorDash makes me hit like confirm pickup 5 million times. Like, yes, I picked it up. Seriously.
All right, let's see how far this is going.
Drive northwest.
Wait,
then turn right.
Oh, 3 minutes from here. Most of that was just driving to the restaurant. That I don't mind as much, you know? Because I got to get to the restaurant anyway. But it is why the tip matters. Because just because you're close to it doesn't mean your driver is close to it. And if you live kind of out
Turn
there,
right onto Keene Road,
and you kind of know that there's not a whole lot of businesses out where you live, your driver's probably coming in from somewhere.
continue for a half mile.
Anyway, rant. Tip your drivers more. Okay. Alright, that one's done. And unfortunately, the busy zone went way down. You're gonna see a lot of me in sunglasses because it's sunny out and I got light eyes, so I can't handle the sun very well. I really have to get this car in. And I don't want to know how much it's gonna be. So I know it needs struts, but it sounds like maybe something else is going on. And that makes me a little nervous. Car problems. I hate them. I think we all hate them. And right now, this is kind of our lifeline. Like, I'm not saying it to be dramatic. I have to make grocery money. All right, there's a coffee shop over here in West Ridgeland. Sometimes I'll pick up an order while I'm out here from them. And sometimes it even takes me to a busier zone where I want to be. Oh, I still need to plug in the microphone. Let me do that. Never mind. I don't know if I can do that because this phone didn't get charged. I thought it did, but I think it sat for too long and probably discharged because I forgot to turn it off after I charged it. And the only way to use the microphone is to plug it in. I need to see if this thing that it's on right now, this mount, is supposed to charge it, but it wasn't charging enough for me to turn it on. So maybe now that it has a little bit of a charge, I can swap it. So I'll try that. Not right now while I'm driving. I'll head to the zone, and looks like I might be sitting anyway until the next order. Then I'll try it. Okay, we actually just got another order, and again, it's not great, but part of the miles is me getting back to where I'm going anyway. It's 740 to go 8 point something miles, but I think about 3 miles of that is just me getting to the restaurant, which is in the zone where I'm driving to anyway. So It's more like a 740 for a 5-mile trip is what I'm guessing, but we'll see. Anyway, here we go.
Some people take a long time to turn. And then I always ask, are you good?
I can just grab you like a.
I always forget to unlock the dang door.
Well, apparently I was wrong. It's still 6 miles away or 6.5 miles away. 14 minutes. I don't understand. Well. Absolutely terrible order. It's like $6.60 or something to go 9.2 miles, and it's a Safeway shop and a Denny's pickup. So I have a feeling most of this is DoorDash pay because I'm getting paid to do the shop. It should be more than a $2 base pay. If it's not, I'm gonna be mad because they're supposed to pay me more. So yeah, this is total crap. Thankfully the shop isn't much. It's 2 items but then it's a Denny's pickup. So if there's a wait, makes it even worse. Hopefully since I'm doing a shop first, the Denny's order will be ready by the time I get there. And then hopefully it's going to a good delivery zone. That's all I can hope for. I look forward though to when my AR is high enough to decline these crap orders like this. I'll still have to accept some that are like barely mediocre, but I'll at least have enough decline power to not take these ridiculous orders.
Okay, we're just getting milk, so.
$5.49. If you have your club card, please scan it now. $2.59.
It's gonna be busy. Okay, it's going 10 minutes away to Pasco. So, and it was ready, thankfully. Okay, I should have the microphone on. I just did a test and it was good, so hopefully this is good. If not, I'll have a meltdown later on. Actually, I'm probably going to
In
check
half
it.
mile, take exit 7A onto Broadmoor Boulevard toward Broadmoor Boulevard.
Anyway, hopefully you can hear me better now, even when I'm on the freeway. Okay, that order ended up being so refreshing. So it was all, I think it was probably all Doordash, but I don't know how that's all, you didn't see this. And that's kind of like, unfortunately, the problem is that we don't know there's going to be a cash tip. So I'm guessing that order probably got declined multiple times before it got to me, because it was a very low offer. Like, I only accepted it because of getting my AR up there, acceptance rate. So it's unfortunate that there's no way, to know that the customer isn't going to, screw us, that they're actually going to give a good tip. But I wish there was a way DoorDash could, figure out a way to communicate that with the driver. Like, somehow just say, have an option for cash tip. Like, it's so frustrating. So, I'm glad I took that order because it ended up being basically, I think it was a $16 order, which is great. Like, totally worth it. It was a short shop, it was a fast pickup, it wasn't really that far. Alright, so again, I'm sorry about the microphone issue. I am very, very done with these microphones, and I will not be using them anymore. Anyway, so here is when I told the story of the day, or a fun fact of the day, and I wanted to dedicate it to my dad. One of my fondest memories growing up was going camping every year to Wallowa Lake, Oregon. In fact, we started camping there, I believe, when I was about a year old. There's a photo of my mom holding me as a baby in front of the Joseph statue. He was a Native American, and I don't know the whole history of him, but anyway, there's a statue in the town, and I know there's a photo of my mom holding me at that statue. So anyway, every year we would go camping there, and my dad would bring out this big money bag when we were at the campsite, and he saved coins and dollars like all year long. And then when we got to the campground, he would pull it out and divvy it up between all three of us kids. And when we saw that, we always got so excited because we knew we were going to get some spending money. And it usually ended up being, I think, like $10 to $20 or something like that, maybe even a little more, which back then was a lot of money. It was in the 80s. So, anyway, it was just super exciting for us as kids. Wallowa Lake has like way more than just camping. Like, there's obviously the big lake with fishing, and then you can rent paddle boats, canoes, motorboats. And then they had like this little village on like to the side of the campground, and they had mini golf. They had a huge slide when we were kids. It's not there anymore, but and then go-karts, and gift shops, and they had horseback riding and a tram or a gondola, which would take you all the way up to the top of the mountain, which was at like 8,000 or 9,000 feet. So there's just a lot of fun activities to do there, and we would spend our money at the gift shops and stuff. So it was just one of those amazing childhood memories, and I'm so thankful that my dad loved camping and fishing and hunting and all of that, and shared that with us as kids. And even though my mom did not like camping at all, she was a trooper, and she would go anyway and do all the packing and all the unpacking and help with the setup and all of that, and it just was a really fun time for us kids. So anyway, that was my story of the day that I wanted to share, and I'm sorry it had to be a voiceover, but the microphone failed me again. So while I was telling this story, an order came in from Pizza Hut, $7, going like 6.7 miles or so. So it wasn't great, but I took it anyway, obviously, because I'm still trying to get that acceptance rate up higher so I can decline, the really bad orders. So that's where we're going to be heading right now. All right, that was a ridiculously long wait. And now it's going 9 minutes away. Thankfully to a house and not an apartment. Look at the birds. My hormones are also acting up really bad today, so off and on I feel like trash. I'm gonna keep trying to stay hydrated, even though it means I'm gonna have to pee later at some point. But yeah, it just comes in waves and I just don't feel good. And I know it's hormones. I've had a nice break and now they're back doing whatever they're doing or not doing. Part of life. At 52. I really hope my acceptance rate is going up. I think I can check it, but... Okay, so here I say I could check it, but I don't want to until the end of the dash because I don't want to get discouraged if it isn't going up very much. So I just choose to instead wait until the end of the dash.
Listen, this is one. Tip your drivers for cleaning around. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna go down this road and turn right onto Ivy Road. Not tipping around. Oh my god.
drop off. Now I get to go back down that hideous road. Okay, so here I'm just relaying that there's an order from Sip and Company 720 to go 5 miles, and which is a decent order. Sip and Company is kind of notorious for having a wait, and I think I'm just relaying that. I'm not sure where it's going. I didn't look too closely. And this is where I whine about the gas prices going up. I just paid $3.92 at Costco today per gallon, and some places are as high as $4 a gallon, which really bites when you're a delivery driver. Eats into your profits. Okay, that was a bit of a wait. It always is with that place. And it's going 6 minutes away. And I need my sunglasses. I should have wore them while I was waiting. It was so bright. My eyes were hurting. All right. So this thing is anyway. So I think I am gonna head back to Richland. See if I get another order or two before I'm gonna head home. So this will probably be a shorter video for me, but it's okay. It's the first one back from being gone for a little bit. And I'm gonna probably have to DoorDash most of this week because I just took several days off so that I normally dash. So I'll probably be out. I have to look at my calendar because I may have scheduled appointments thinking that I was going to be off DoorDashing. But if I don't, then I'm going to be out probably tomorrow. And then, yeah, probably every day this week just to try and make some income up. But we'll see. All right, I'm going to head to Richland. Okay, so we got another order, 820 to go 3.4 miles from McDonald's, which is really good. And then I also explain here that I was all the way on the right side of the lanes and I had to move all the way over to the left, and there's 4 lanes, but I managed to get over just in time. So, whew. Boy, there is just a lot more traffic today for a Sunday than usual. I don't know what is up. Okay, everyone's out today. Oh, it's a nice day. Ding ding. That's what it is. It's a really beautiful day. So that makes sense. We are arriving at McDonald's. Alright, got the order and it's only going 4 minutes away. And it was ready. Double score, man. Probably the best, well, second best?
Drive south.
Yeah.
Then where?
This might be the best order of the day, and then that one was the second best.
Drive south. Drive north.
I was gonna end my dash because I got word that everybody's waking up. And before I could hit end, another order came. I can't decline it. So I'm gonna take it really quick because at least it's a decent order too. And I'm gonna try to end my dash. I tried, like, I immediately went to the end now. And I still couldn't do it fast enough to not get another order. It was ready, which is rare for this place. Oh, this is going 8 minutes away. It's a little closer, so I'm gonna end and get back home. Well, it's 8 minutes from here. I don't know if that means it's kind of taking me to Kennewick, basically.
Drive south. Then turn.
We shall find out. I actually think it is at least going in the same direction as home, so that's good. Okay, I'm especially mad that this part was muffled because this is where I wanted to say thank you to all of those who left kind comments on my posts when I was letting everybody know that I would be not dashing for a while because my dad was dying and I needed to be with family and with him. So I just wanted to say, I mean, you guys don't even really know me and you were kind enough to take the time to leave those really nice comments, and I just really appreciated it and wanted to thank you all for that. So that's what I said here. So thank you again. Man, it's peak pay time right now until 2 o'clock. That never happens around here. So of course it's going to happen when I don't want to dash right now. I want to visit with family. And of course it muffled here too much. I was saying that it was just frustrating that it was peak time and I didn't want to dash anymore because I wanted to visit my family. While they were in town, my daughter and son-in-law were in town visiting. So I just ended the dash to head home because I had heard that they woke up, like I said before. So I was just a little frustrated that it was peak time right when I had to end. And then I also just basically said the goodbye here for the video to close it out. And I really appreciate all of you watching. And if you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. If you want to see more content from me, and I promise it's going to get better. I'll get this figured out. Either I'm just not going to use a microphone, or we're going to try one more option for a more secure microphone. So anyway, I appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you later. Bye.